Hi guys, welcome. My name is Nicole, and which I'm sure all of you guys probably know that from inviting you to my page, but I wanted to welcome you to my new Facebook page, personal blog, called One Mom, Two Worlds. I'll get to the title, and eventually you'll definitely understand why I call it One Mom, Two Worlds. I created this page to pretty much just have some type of personal dialogue with other families and friends, that have children with special needs, young, grown children, whatever. Just for us to have a place to come and chat and, exchange resources. Someone might just need to vent and need support, or just a place where we can just come and relate. I know it's hard with the outside world sometimes, you don't really feel like people can relate. So I wanted to create a page where, you can just drop by and say, hey, where I can get diapers for my son or for my daughter, or I'm really feeling bad today, I just need to vent. So I know there's a lot of pages like that, but I wanted to create a little bit of a more personal page, If it gets bigger eventually, that's fine. But right now, I just wanted to have, you know, just somewhere where local people can go, like people that I know that live in my exact town, but we never would see each other, or, people in the next state over. Maybe, one weekend we can do things together. So I just wanted to make it small for now, and then we'll see how things go. But ultimately, this is going to be my place of expression, my place of, talking to other people and getting feedback. And, I love doing research, and I love, picking people's brains. When you have a special needs child, it kind of like forces you, if you give in, it forces you to kind of want to know stuff and, know other people's stories, and, maybe they're doing something that you could be doing, or vice versa. So that's the point of my page. And yeah, hopefully we can get some good conversations and stuff going. I have two kids. My daughter Emil, who is going to be 16, yeah. Typical child, typical teenager, yeah, typical teenager. And I have my 6-year-old son Aiden, who does have special needs. I wanted to give you a little bit of background about us. It is just the three of us. So yes, I'm a single mom raising a teenager and a special needs child. So it's very different. It's very it's kind of like I gotta put on a different hat. When my daughter walks in the door, I've got to be, hip mom that understands and is, talking to her about peer pressure and driving and prom and sweet 16. And then I have, my son, who, when he comes home, I have to kind of dig a little bit deeper, and I got to read, his mind pretty much, of what he wants and what he's saying. And, so that's the whole point of my One Mom, Two Worlds, because it is where I'm one mom and I have two completely different worlds. They come together, but for the most part, I do have to turn off one part of my thinking and turn on another one, for both of them. So that is the intro for them. A little bit about my son really quickly. Oh, by the way, so I tried to do this whole long video, and it just gives me so much trouble between trying to post it, and it's too big, the file's too big, whatever. So I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video. So really quickly, my son Aiden has cerebral palsy, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. If you're not, it is a condition where either, most likely, you were born with brain damage to your brain. Depending on where the damage is, it depends on, your how you live, And so unfortunately for Aiden, it was It affected his mobile skills, his cognitive skills. He's not able to walk. He's not able to talk, learning how to crawl right now. So that's pretty cool. But he's 6, but I'll say he's probably about a year, 9 months to a year. So very, very, very challenging, for lack of better words. So Aiden was diagnosed when he was 9 months. That's really early. Most of the time, when you have cerebral palsy, the doctors really don't want to dig that deep or go that far with giving you that diagnosis that soon. So, but in his case, it was apparent. It was obvious. So I'm going to cut right now, and then I'm going to come back and explain to you how I found out or how I figured out about his condition.